Alright. We got this working. Hello, everyone. This is Turkey Dragon. Welcome back to Raft. It has been a hot minute. The last time you all heard it from me, it was in the community the community post announcements, and it wasn't the greatest news. So I had, freshly, at the time, filmed an episode of, character creations, Skyrim. I had just finished filming that. Went to go edit it, because, I accidentally pressed the end recording button instead of just the pause button. Because I was planning to just pause the scene and then just continue, instead of just dealing with a bunch of editing. And instead of hitting the pause button, I accidentally hit this dreaded, stop the recording button. It was embarrassing to say the least. And then I went to go edit the pieces together, because, that's no big deal. It's a little bit of a oopsie-doopsie. And then, I go to update the software, because it suddenly had an update. And my PC was just rude. It's like, nah, we don't want to do that today. But I hate this version of the update. They gotta update again. So I've had this issue happen once before. What happens is something about the update just doesn't like my PC. And so instead of it just being a normal reaction of okay, it takes a few times to update. Nope. Or even just a case of even just a normal instance of going to update and then just failing to even use the update afterwards. That's one thing. No, this thing just decided, nah, we're gonna make it extra painful and just not update at all. And whenever this happens, I have to wait for the next update of that very same app in order to update it properly. And the downside of that, oh, barrel, is the factor of the downside of that is, whenever I use software, I don't like using its previous version. Not because the previous version was bad. That's not the issue. So, a nice little, fun little trick companies like to use with softwares is if your computer is connected to the online and detects a newer version of the software, some companies will put essentially something like a kill switch. You may say it's malware, and it practically is, in a sense, malware, but it only affects that one specific file. And it will cause issues for that app. I'm not saying my thing has this, but it is a practice some companies do to get you to use the newest version of their app, or to buy the latest version if you have to purchase it. Is they make the old version worse and unable to be used, so you have to get the newest version. I am paranoid of coming across anything of that factor. Games, thankfully, don't have this issue. I am glad for that. But when it comes to any software, I am just paranoid and refuse to do anything with unupdated stuff. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what one follows the, what should be forbidden practice and whatnot. So it is a paranoia I have, and I'd rather not deal with the consequences of finding out what one has this issue and what one doesn't. So I just don't touch the software until it is updated. It is a practice of mine, and I intend to stick to that practice. Because I do not trust people, because people are liars. That is a truth that will never change. Okay, what do I got here? So we are going to continue where we left off last time, which is gathering a bunch of resources. Don't ask me what the resources are for, I've already forgotten. Put that up here. And bam. Okay. Because I know we need, I believe we need fuel for the engines. That is something we definitely need, is fuel for the engines. Yeah, because that one's empty, and that one's empty. Do we need a third? I don't remember. Hi, goat. I missed. What did I name you? What did I name you? Stay still. Valentine, okay. Hi, Valentine. It's good to see you. Okay. So, in the background, I have been just busy as well, like, with real life, because, as soon as, like, I found that the update was finally letting me download it, I find out from a family member that our modem is just dying inside. So that is fun. So finding out your modem is dying and you are trying to record things with people, that is always fun. Thankfully the modem is replaced. I am so like happy for that. But now I am trying to come up with things to like do in the meantime for like I'm trying to come up with stuff. I am someone that very enjoy like when it comes to Minecraft nowadays, like I just want to tell stories. That's all I essentially want to do is tell a bunch of stories. And I know certain stories are taking a while to come out because it takes a team effort. So I am curious. So as of late, certain roleplay styles have been getting more and more popular. And I am curious if you guys would enjoy some of that roleplay style in particular being brought in as kind of like a temporary buffer for the time being. Like a fun little series like that will be single player that I can come up with on my own, that you guys can participate in, that will in the it's not gonna fully replace Mythical, but it will be part of Mythical's timeline. In other words, it'll share the same schedule as Mythical until we get all the bulk videos done for it. So, and the roleplay style I am bringing up in particular is survival modded Minecraft roleplays. So, survival Minecraft roleplays, they have been around for at least a little while. And I technically do have a story we can use for that. And that, so Turkey didn't always have a story just in Twilight Haven. Turkey had her own original storyline way back when, before any of this. So she, and by Turkey I mean like my character Turkey, not necessarily me, because I came up with this character a little bit after I had. Okay, I need a little bit more rope. That's fine. I need to make a new spear. I'm trying not to lose my train of thought, but that's difficult. But when I came up with Turkey after I received the name Turkey as kind of a half joke, like it became a nickname of mine way back when. And when I received the nickname, a little bit after I received it, I had started making a straight up character and storyline for her. So she does technically have a full-on separate storyline from Twilight Haven. And Turkey is one of those characters that also has like multiple, like you can put her in any dimension and it'll work out kind of deal. Mostly game dimensions. But alternative dimensions nonetheless. Okay, this shark's gonna make me bankrupt in the plastic department, which is rude. So, would you guys be interested in seeing some of that storyline in a survival let's play kind of roleplay dealio? So the rules of that, how that would go, is I have to follow all of Turkey's character rules. And in order to do that, I have to make certain things, like I have to give Turkey certain rewards, storyline based, that will allow me to progress where we will want to go. For example, Turkey cannot canonically enter the nether without getting herself blown up. Obviously, I'll have to go in once and then roleplay-wise have her get blown up. And it's just gonna be a requirement because she's gotta canonically figure that out. And in order for her to ever go back, to the nether and actually successfully get into it, we have to what we have to do is we have to get fire resistance. We have to have fire resistance in order to pull it off. And in order to do that, we gotta get either the ingredients for fire resistance to make it ourselves, or we have to receive it as a reward of some kind directly. I will let you guys decide which one we go the path for. I'm pretty sure there was a second thing that I dropped here. It wasn't the flower. There it is. Okay. And people like revving their engines around here. How nice of them. Okay. Alright. That's all the surface stuff dealt with. Okay. So it'll be a survival roleplay. Obviously we'll have like was thinking of doing MPM. I will still use some of the HD skins, or I guess I can leave that up to you guys. Should I do the HD skins and use MPM, or should I just use the regular base turkey skin that I always wear whenever I play Minecraft regularly for you all? That is up to you guys, because I am fine with either one. And then the next thing is the factor of, like, we will have, I want to do it in 1.20.1 and do Minecraft Comes Alive. And if we do this, I am gonna play around with custom NPCs and see if I can pull it off right. Because if I can pull it off, I have never used custom NPCs to this extent before, but I have always wanted to learn it properly. So I think it would be fun. I personally believe this will be fun to do. And I look forward to your guys' response. Okay. Big Fish, I'm gonna need to stab you to death. If you could come up at some point. That would be fantastic. Or I can just lure you out. You're gonna take forever to get to me, so I'll get this barrel. Big Fish. Big Fish. Come here, Big Fish. Oh, there's a little loot thing here. I'll ignore it for now. I need the Big Fish. Big Fish. Okay, if he's just gonna ignore me, might as well just loot down there. Dear Lord. I'm gonna empty my invo first. And sleep. Okay. Yeah, I'll put away the plastic. No, not the spear. I need the plastic in there. There we go. We'll let the night recycle itself. And then we'll go and gather the underwater resources. So let me know what you guys think. Because, like, I have been watching some of those roleplays as of late, and I personally find them rather entertaining. And technically, I do have a story that could follow that timeline and whatnot. So, I just personally believe it'd be fun. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we can always use more clay and sand and ore. Because we're gonna need a lot of batteries here soon enough. And also, we've gotten a few more actors for the cast as well. We have one role left. open for main cast, and we are especially needing body actors for mythical. Speaking of which, I would love to have all of you be part of the mythical team. Some of you may even end up with some voice roles. Obviously, everyone that participates, I want to credit you with your wonderful work. Like, I will have an entire list of those that wish to be credited to put into the descriptions. Oh, there's Big Fish. So, if you are interested in joining Mythical, just know your contributions are not ignored. You will have your credit as due. Hello, Big Fish. You have finally realized I am the water. And he still got me. Okay, let's go up to the surface, put some stuff on cook, and put some of the other stuff away. Okay. Clay and sand. Perfect. There's clay. And there's sand. And there's a big fish chewing on the raft again. Why did you choose the farthest corner? Ah. Rude! Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy? He is absolutely rude. Okay, let's put away the seaweed next. Seaweed. Perfect. I am so not gonna wind up with a hoarding problem later. Totally. Shush. Those that know, shush. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Dump that. Okay, there's a couple of... Okay, there's a chest over here. Let's grab that. Yay. And then we got a couple of metals. Ow. Okay, let's put the copper away. Copper's over here. Yay, we got a seed. Okay. Seeds. Okay, and then we've got scrap here. And we got another hinge for the collection. Like we don't have enough of those. Come in. Haha! Caught you that time. You gonna come back at me? Haha. It's like jousting. Okay, I gotta get air. Okay, as soon as you open your mouth is the prime time to just stab. Ah, I missed. Come here, you. Come on, big fish. Oh, I should get on here and heal. Okay. It's too quiet for you guys here, but I just got cat snoring beyond, like, your guys' ability to hear. I can hear you through my headphones. Hi, kitty. Even if you're not trying to get my attention, you've absolutely gotten it. You are a little heart melter. And we love you for it, Lucy Bug. My little bug. My little rose. Boink. Get stabbed. Come on. Another go. Come on. Aha! Exactly what I was aiming for. Sucker. I will get more air before I harvest more stuff. And before we even consider, like, starting such a series, let me know what mods you think should be part of that mod pack. And another thing is, like, what should Turkey build in such a series? Because Turkey's obviously gonna have to build some stuff. She's gonna have to do some building. But the question is, what should she build? What kind of things should Turkey bring to the village table? And another thing is, like, would Turkey live inside the village, or would she live relatively close by? What do you guys think? Personally, I typically live outside villages, but this is not what I would do. This is what this character would do. Because, let's be honest, Turkey befriends a lot of people. She befriends so many entities. She'll befriend all the creatures. The question is, would she live with those friends? I would like to hear your guys' take on that. And it's also a good, like, considering this is a beginning channel, like, I'm not big out there yet. My role-playing could still use some work, so I figured this would be a good, story writing experience, a good, oh, fun. My thing broke. Time to go get another one. It's a good story writing experience. It's a good acting experience. It'll give me some stuff to work on, see where I need to improve. And it gives you all a fun tale to follow along. Okay, let's put some stuff away. Clay. Sand. Copper. Metal. Otherwise known as iron, because I decided to do that instead of actually bothering to check. Okay, and then tools. Alright, let's go over this way. I would love to do a series like that and see, like, where we can go, like what we can come up with. And this would make for good editing practice as well when you think about it. because I would have to do a little bit more homework on editing to get certain things done. I'd have to come up with a good name for it too. What kind of name could I even give a series like that? That's the real question. Question of the day. I guess we'd have to come up with a a custom village name too. I'd probably like consider like naming it depending on like I guess like technically technically MCA does name villages, so we can probably just let it MCA do the naming for us in this case. Is it probably gonna pick a great name? Probably not. But if it picks an awful name, I will just rename it. That is, I will not stand for a god-awful name. Alright. Phone, you are so evil. Why are you falling down the thing? Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's first chop down this tree. Well, I guess it's a good test for the editing software today. Love name drops because people aren't paying attention. Alright. That one's good. Okay. Which direction do we need to be facing? Because we need to start heading our way to the next story location, which is that way. Okay, let's make everything face this way. Oh, the shark's back. Okay. Alrighty. So we've got quite a bit of a journey to go. Okay. In the meantime, we can do some collecting, because we're gonna have some stuff pop in here. Probably, oh, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit pop in there. Beautiful. Love to see it. Okay, let's put the ingots away. Okay. Okay. Another thing I need to focus on is getting more net collectors, item collectors, and building them up and making sure they're reinforced so big fish can't just eat them. Because once these are all reinforced, I don't have to worry about big fish just up and breaking them. Because I may, like, there's a chance I will expand in all these directions here. But this side, I want to just be this side. I think this one is just gonna be stuck as is. Man, my poor PC's dying inside. So. So you will be seeing this episode like edited and everything shortly after I release Skyrim, which again I apologize for such a heavy delay on it coming out in the first place, because that was not my intention. Not my intention. We gotta love when life has decided to be a bit of a jerk. As big of a jerk as Big Fish. Get off. Okay. My point proven. Copper. I don't need copper, I need metal and scrap. Metal. Stone. Plastic. Leaves. I like to keep one stack of wood on my person, so that remains. Now that I think about it, I need to go check our distance again. We're making steady progress. As soon as my ingots here are done, I'm gonna go fishing so I have enough food for the location we're visiting. Okay, what do I need for a bow? Vine goo and a bolt. I might be able to do that. I just gotta see if we got any bolts left. Seaweed. Oh, there's the vine goo. And we do got bolts. Okay. Let's put that away. Grab ourselves a bolt. And we need another vine goo. It's fine. Okay. Big fish is rude as per usual. I should not be surprised. Wait. Let me turn these off for a second. I forgot to update it. Okay, that's on me. I thought that was looking wrong. Okay, so it is 2050. 2020. Okay, we need to go south. Okay, yeah, we can just drift there. Yay, we got a stack of... Got a full stack of metal. Love to see it. Okay. I need more wood. Well, since we're waiting... I'm editing that stuff out anyways. It's fine. I was just given ice cream. Heck yeah. I need to... Oh, did I leave it on? Shoot. Like I said, we're gonna need to make more batteries here soon. Thankfully, I'm gonna get free arrows from Caravan. May not be a whole lot of free arrows, but it's free arrows nonetheless. So considering character creations is gonna be an entire series. So character creations, if none of you have watched it yet, and are curious, Turkey, what's character creations? That character creations is a series of games I do a playthrough on based off of character customizations and personalities that you, the viewers... rude. You, the viewers, come up with in a series of polls. And then, once all the polls are complete, I load up the game, I show up and do all the character customizations. All of them. And... Don't mind me, I got food right here. I have to do an entire playthrough of that game with all the rules we made during the character creation process, aka the polls, the entire playthrough. Example: if my character, if there's combat in the game, and I give myself a specific, if we give the character I am playing a very specific weapon that they are only allowed to use this very specific weapon, if that becomes a rule, I have to follow it to a T. Over time, we can become more specific with the rule if we want. Do we have to? No. The only thing that has to happen is I have to follow everything that the character creation poll has provided. I make an entire list of things that have to be followed. This character that we are playing currently is Narine. She is a combative character in Skyrim. She cannot use projectiles. She can only fight head on head. She has to go in and deliver the blows herself, essentially. She can't use bows. She can't use ranged magic. She has to do the heavy hitting herself. And she can only use swords. And she's also, personality-wise, has to start a fight with every person she gets the chance with. If she can start a fight with someone, I have to start the fight. Even if the reason for starting a fight is very, very stupid. She's just looking for trouble. And she has a very select few people she likes. Otherwise, she hates everyone else. So, like, if you are interested in character creations, the character creation series, feel free to give that a watch. Once we are done with Skyrim, so we are gonna do as much as we possibly can in Skyrim. Yes, even the stinking storyline with Alduin and all that. Even if some of you don't like it, we gotta complete as much as possible. And if anything, my goal would, because Narine's gonna be like very probably money focused and combat orientated. So certain things such as like certain quests that involve like projectile magic, I'm going to avoid. If there are certain things that require projectiles, I'm going to avoid them if I can. Unless it's like, say, oh, you gotta shoot a bow at this thing to open the door. If it's a puzzle-related thing, I will do it, but otherwise, if it's in combat, I cannot do it. That is the rule. Okay, I gotta store some stuff. So, and when Skyrim is done, you all can vote on what game we do next, which is gonna be fun. I am excited to see, like, you guys are more than welcome to vote on games prior, recommend games, everything. Put your favorite games, as long as it has the ability to customize your character, it can be suggested for character creations. And who knows, maybe I will consider, if it's a game I don't have already, maybe it's a game I will consider getting for character creations for the future. It can be your average combat game, it can be a cozy little fun little game. You just gotta follow the rules of it has to be customizable. Especially personality. I really like having customizable personalities because I think it's fun. I should check how far away we are. We're slowly getting there. So we might not make it to the story location this episode, but we'll be at least a decent ways there. Alright, okay, I want to accomplish at least something this episode. What do I need on here? Well, I guess I can continue doing the plot that I had, which is armoring up the nets. Yeah. Let's see what we can do about armoring these up. Okay. We'll keep the plastic for now. Okay, we're gonna take those. And that, and that. And we're gonna put one of these in here. There we go. Okay, let's grab some nails. There we go. We got yet another collection net down. And now we just gotta get all the way down here. So I'll probably end this episode here, mainly because, one, I don't want to do a humongous episode of a jump cut from A to B, and this is already gonna have to be edited a little bit already. Part of this episode is also to just give you guys updates on everything. And yeah, hopefully let me know down below what you guys think so far about everything. I would love to know what you guys think of the roleplay idea. What you guys have been up to, since I haven't been able to like do much for you guys as of late. I like to check in on my viewers. And in all honesty, I would absolutely love to get your input on some of the things going on. And also this lag is annoying me, so I want to get this video over with for today and record another time as well. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I shall see you guys in the next video I do here soon. And I will keep you guys updated if anything else occurs that annoys me. 'Cause let's be fair. The only reason I update half the time is because something has annoyed me to the point where it's like, okay, I do not want you guys to feel bad. I don't want you guys to think I've just abandoned you. I'm going to inform you of what's going on. Because I enjoy doing this. This is fun for me. I like doing this for fun. And I want this channel to be able to support itself eventually. And if my stuff all dies on me, how is it going to get to that point? So, until then, I try and make things work. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I shall see you guys again soon. With editing all the other videos. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.